Hand pink waving.
Alright, just gonna set it up here. Just give me a second. Anyway, what are we doing?
Stream elements bot running robot.
Alright, I'll try to get something going here. We got water running over here. Well, we gotta take this down so we can let this dummy out. Get out of there. Go the other way. Oh, now you turn. Now that I destroyed my thing, he goes that way. Go away. No, go away. Don't. Oh, I appreciate you wanting to check out the house. But come on, get out of here. No, come this way. I hate to do it. I need him going. He needs to stay out of my area, and he's not doing it. Sorry, bro. I let you go, and you keep coming back, so that's on you. You're dead now because of you. It was your choice.
Nice stream.
Thank you. How you doing this evening? Let's see. Let's continue the piping before I get back to. I kind of have an idea what I want to do here, but not really. Maybe we should go that route. Let's just do this. I still, I don't know. I hope when 2 comes out, you should be able to see it. Once it goes underground here, you should be able to see, again. Am I connected? Am I not connected? for fun, but only for fun. Let's make sure this whole house is just ready for water. I can put stuff down wherever I want. Won't matter. Yep, let's put one there, sure. Put one on the other side, sure. Let's guarantee ourselves some water. Now, the problem being, maybe I should run a pipe under the steps. So I don't like about not being able to see what's going on. But I wasn't going to do anything. And then I had another idea. Something I saw. Kind of like to make work. Come in. Nice open concept. Kind of make that like a foyer dining room. Put the kitchen over here, kind of. Nothing right bigger than it. Yeah, problem is that angle, right? Doesn't take down. Go that way, but not that. Possibly make this. Not what I wanted to do, but it's kind of giving me the angle I want. What's everybody up to tonight? How's your weekend going so far? It's only Friday, it's early. I have to work tomorrow, so I'll be doing this for a few hours and I'm going to bed. I only have to work a few hours, but every third Saturday, so what are you going to do? Alright, kitchen, that does make sense. We'll put refrigerators on. Do. So now would be the time to try to make that happen. That's a real bird. So the idea is, can we make that work? If we do, might as well go over one more of this if we can. Oh, that's not straight now, is it? Seems odd, doesn't it? Alright, that's straight. So what if I do? Be higher. Oh, yeah, be higher up. That would be rather large. Let's work off at this. No, because it's the same height. Where would that sit? See, it's up high, that's down low. Can we go back this way again? No, never mind. Ain't gonna work. I'm back this way. That would be an interesting thing to do in the corner. Maybe then I can have them all. I need to figure out where to get water up. Okay. It's like double leg. Let's go back up this way towards me. I'm gonna have to take it outside to make that happen. Alright, so I'm gonna get it to go that way. To be action coming out this door. Take it further outside. Come on, you know, I just put that in there for a reason. No? So I gotta take it out further. A bit more. Okay. That's the lies you want to tell yourself. Come up over the wall. the effect I'm looking for. Well, maybe not. No? Turn on. So to make this work, couple options here. It'd be 20. Actually, it would work. Okay, so we'll leave that. I guess we'll try to make that our kitchen. I'll have to just fill that in cabinetry and other such things that we can do. We'll work our way around that. We'll fix the problem as it comes. Or I could, or I would put it right into the wall. There are other options, but that would make it too tall. It could come straight up. That would probably be too tall. Ba, 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 ba. Birds are really making a lot of noise out there. Understandable, though. See, that might be. And then it's more like a shower. Alright, we've done it before, so we can make that work. So, holy shit, I was way up there. So this will kind of be like our front door. It'll be like a little grating. We'll do our little displays like we always do. This will be kind of a lofted ceiling because that's going to come up. That's going to be a walkway going up to the second floor, which will be at least 2 stories up. But this will be like an open concept kind of living room. Living room, kitchen, dining room over there kind of thing. Our staircase going up. Again, there'll be a hallway, but it'll be a railing looking down over the living room, leading to our second floor. So that'll walk around there. That'll be one shop. We can do displays underneath that. And then this, we'll take these out. Wow, okay. I'm looking at this, but sure, take that out. I'll make this like a garage area, so maybe this will be extra work. And then what we're going to do is kind of build this out to the water. Okay. Hey, may I have any kind of control, please? Thank you. As you guys know, before I had built the house out there, and then we had a really nice base going over here, so I'm just going to try to combine it all together. Not going off the same design, so I forgot we need a greenhouse. So maybe this could be our little, this could lead over to a greenhouse. I could do an upstairs kind of thing. Get more water from over here. Build a fence over that way. Build a fence. We can build it out and then we'll make it look like a little village. We'll have a couple different buildings around here. We'll have like a little science division because we are going to do some, obviously I'm wearing the pants. We're going to be doing some of this. Because when I build into water, we're going to do some of this underwater. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making this all happen. Just really, it's hard because I don't build with any thought process. I just build as I go. So we got our water. We got an idea for our kitchen, how that's going to work. I had an idea for a stove, but you want to be a pain in the butt about that, don't you? gist of. So I'm gonna check it. Is that something we can do? It does have to be on the ground. See something like that. Really didn't need 20 of them, but thank you. Oh no, they gave me 4. Or 1. Do have to do something. Okay, so we can expand our kitchen now. We don't have to come here. We can go out another one. We'll go out to the tree here. Make it a little bit bigger. That way I can pull that up.
Hand pink waving.
What's up, Benji? As you know, I need a break. I need a night off from Warzone. It's making me nuts. And Season 3 is definitely broken so far, from what I can tell. But that last death last night for me that pushed me. I now know what the problem is. It's not just when they're close to me. They have to be looking at me. Because I watched a guy parachute in. I was looking out the window. I knew where he was going. I had that play read. He climbed in the window. He was looking out the other window. I hit around that corner until I got him where I wanted him. I started shooting him in the face, cracked him, and he turns on me. And as soon as he turns on me, I stop shooting and throw out an armor box. I'm shooting. My hands are down here, so everyone knows I don't even use these 2 fingers. I'm not one of these guys that does all this shit. I don't know how you kids do that. They say that shit fucks up your fingers, so I don't know. And I also play at the top, so I don't make that mistake of my fingers drifting down and hitting both buttons at the same time. But I had that guy dead to rights. So the only way I can throw an armor box is by hitting these 2 buttons at the same time. And there's no way I did that while I was aiming and shooting at the same. Because I was shooting him, and then all of a sudden I just stopped shooting and throw out an armor box. So I might go back to the PS4 and play it on PS4 because that controller doesn't give me a problem. But the PS5 controller has been I can't blame the game. I got to blame the controller.
Pensive face.
Because I'm flipping it. I'm putting my aim and shoot up here, not down at the bottom. So I could buy those little things that you clip on here to make the bottom smaller. But then I'll be screwed up because I've been playing Call of Duty with the flipped since I started on World War II. So I only know putting my aim and shoot on the top. It screws me up. Playing GTA screws me up because the aiming and shooting is at the bottom. It takes me a minute to get used to it. And I don't really want to switch on COD because if I'm playing COD, my brain is going to tell me to use the top button. So if I switch now, it's like going backwards in time. Alright, where do we go with this? We got the idea where we're going for a second floor. That means I'm going to have a wall here or some sort of... Doesn't have to be a wall, and since we have our... No, actually, we don't want to do that yet. We don't. What we'll do is this. And that'll work. Whether you like it or not, it's going to work. And we'll make it work. Leave that one for now. Yeah, we're going to have to do that, aren't we? Well, not about plates. We'll figure it out. But I mean, I'll probably play Warzone tomorrow night. I'm just gonna play this tonight and probably do you know, I should do that in the woods, shouldn't I? Upstairs be a wood floor. Yeah. It's our lobby. We do what we want. No rules. I'm just not gonna build one in a massive cages. I don't know that I'm gonna go back to that Pt3 map that I was building because it's not good. Plus I get kicked half the time I go in there, so. Alright, so yeah, what you got here is we're gonna have that railing overlooking this, which will have to be, we gotta go kill some animals. We need some displays. I gotta get some taxidermy stands. I'm gonna put them in the ground here to make our displays. Be a nice centerpiece to walk into, and then we'll have our kitchen with a little dining room table here. Cat, be quiet, please. Maybe I'll expand this kitchen out this way. What is it there, buddy? Meow. Oh, I know, right? I don't want to have to take that tree out. That's kind of why I didn't. It's a nice tree. It's a happy tree. I really want to expand the kitchen because maybe if I take that out that way, I can do a dining room table this way. Sink, stove, refrigeration, on the wall, storage. I don't need to make it giant. I make all my houses too big, so we're going to try to make this one. Although the Fajarm, that house is pretty sweet. With the nice dining room table I put in that one. The living room looks pretty awesome in that one too. So we might have to do something here. Yeah, I gotta build furniture before I do that. I have to pull this floor up and do all that first. Which means we need tombstones. Let's say, yeah, alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
Did you know Ark is fucked?
Why is it fucked? That means it's having more fun than I am. Damn! I burned myself.
When the next Ark big update comes back out, you will have to buy Ark all over again.
I never bought Ark in the first place. It was free. And if they make me pay for it, then I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm not going to buy it. I'm waiting for the second one to come out. And I always said if my channel took off from playing this, then I would probably think about paying for a server. You know, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to start I could start my own server. But I don't have that kind of time. I only have 2-3 hours a night to play. Oh, thanks for nothing. I don't want any of that. Thank you. And the long jump winner is... Can I have control? Sometimes,
It will
okay.
be compatible play with PC and Xbox.
Why do I want that? I get it, because all your friends play on that. You want to be able to play with your friends. Your friends. Alright, so if we do... But we gotta do it now. How are we gonna do that? Can we do that? We can do that. Check it out. Let's see if this works. Anybody up for... See if I can do this. Can we make this work? Everyone left. No one's gonna say... If I make this work and no one's watching, I'm gonna laugh at all of you. You're gonna miss it. That's fine. You're all gonna miss it. And this is gonna work. It's gonna work. Better work. I think it's gonna work great. Can we though? Okay. So we're gonna have to pull it this way, aren't we? But I don't wanna have to do that. Well, that would be rather interesting. It would be more interesting if I did it another way. I want to be able to sink it down. But no, we'll be fine. Actually, we're going to be great. We're going to be fantastic, seriously. Now I think about it. Give me some ladders. And a ladder. Holy 100 of them? Oh, what? I wanted like one. It gave me 100. And apparently I already had some. Okay, so we're going to have a big screen TV in our house, whether you like it or not. I want big screen TV. And I'm going to try to hide these legs in the wall. But we can't do that because of that. So I need to be able to do this. Is that centered? That seems to be centered. Seems like it's not. How inside the house are you at? Stop. Stop.
Man face booming, light skin tone.
Right? Does your base have a big screen TV, bro? Mine does. Oh, shit. What do we got here? Like a 75-incher? So now we gotta. What are we gonna do? I gotta think about this. Alright, so we're gonna. So we need our couch. You know what I need to do? I need to build a chase lounger with a sofa going like this way. Because it'd be just like, yeah. Where should I just do a nice little. Yeah, alright. That'll be painted black, of course. So that'll work.
PGN is that true?
Yeah, if that's true, man, that's gonna fuck me up. Because this is the game that's actually my game. I think he might have left. I don't know if he's still here. He likes to go AFK a lot. You've seen it. Just teasing, bro. You know what the problem is? Because of that mound of dirt there, I'm gonna have trouble doing the centerpiece. Maybe not really. Still, we have to put our couch in now. So the couch is right there. We got plenty of room to walk behind it. Oh, shit. Oh my god. If this works. Then I'm just flashing my money. This will be like my GTA ancestor right here if this works. You'll understand why in a second. Do I have this set? I gotta have it. Okay, we're gonna
What are you up to?
Bro, I can put seats in, right? It's gonna be a little movie theater. Yeah, but I can put another couch up here. I'm gonna have a movie theater in my house.
Cool.
Oh shit! Yeah, because I can run a couch right here. I'll run a wall up, attaching that, so the couch will be like. Hopefully that'll look right, and then I'll put seats. I can put chairs up there, or I can use the same thing, the same premise. Well, now because I won't be able to do a floor, that'll be. Yeah, I can just put wooden chairs anywhere I want on these steps.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
That's funny. And we got all of our friends can come over and hang out and watch movies. We can watch. Oh, jeez. Only I would come up with something stupid. Well, I did build a stage. I built a concert stage, so why not build a movie theater? Oh my god, what's wrong with me? We're gonna do a mix. Maybe we can do like we'll do nice bench seats up here. I don't know. We gotta actually build the foundation of the house first, but we'll get the eye go. Yeah. Oh shit. How is it that I own this house and I get the nosebleed seats? Oh my god, I can't believe I can actually pull that one off. I'm gonna use the concrete steps though. That'll look better. Oh, actually, you know what? Tech. I'll use the tech steps. That way it'll be all lit up. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, why is that so funny to me? Just gotta figure out. So we'll just make this a hallway. That'll go out. That'll be fine. There'll be a couch with a nice little coffee table in there. The other thing, I have an idea for under here because I've seen it. So I can do my little painting. I do that little desk that I always put in my rooms. Or I don't know, I can do my computer. Put the computer in the corner, right, like right here. Yeah, computer workstation. Maybe. Or maybe a wall. I can expand that out. Now we'll get it going. Back to this. We should probably lay our wall down here. We were going to try to expand this out, which means I got to take this tree down. Did not want to do that. We could build the living room set. No, but we know what we're doing. I just want to get the walls up. We'll get the foundation built. Then we'll build the interior. And then I still don't know how to do any kind of a fancy roof, so it'll probably end up being all screwed up and flat looking, but we'll make it work. We always do. It'll still be original. And it'll still be interesting. The idea here was I was trying to bring this over, and if I can push that back a little more and bring that straight down, this could be kind of like a This could be the work area, but I already kind of have a work area going here with the forge. That's not really big enough for everything we need. I think I could push this out the back more. I was experimenting and I was going to do it, yeah. Some ideas there. We might have to expand all that together. I wanted to have more separation in the rooms. This was going to be this doesn't have to be a back door anymore. We can actually bring that in. So maybe we could
you
come to.
probably need to make it much bigger.
Yeah. Well, this over here, I can push that back and I can push that back. So I can make this my work area. So this would be like, the smithy and whatever. And we just have the forge over there and I can put storage. We'll just run storage throughout. I'm going up a second floor, so I'm going to have a bedroom. And it's just all going to be storage. Another computer room or whatever. Smaller TVs. But the idea is coming along. I just wanted to have a unique look. I just wish I was good at making the ceilings. So that's the part I really got to work on is my ceilings. And then when you center stuff, you break it off, and then you would center it dead here, right in the middle, right here. And then you can do that. And that throws everything else off. I can actually push this back. Let's try that. Or was these underground? That's why I didn't do that. These are too high off the ground. They don't connect. It's not even worth it. Best I can do is make this a hall. Actually, I mean, I could still. What screws it up is the walls. When I do that floor thing where I level it off and then you just build walls, and you're grounding off, then it makes all the other walls not match up to actual foundation walls. So if you cover that up with foundation and kind of build this out a little more, or maybe I can't. What is that grabbing onto? Interesting. Grabbing onto the metal pipe. I can't expand this out at all, so.
Do
Yeah,
you
it's
know
about.
how to build the ladder teleport to raft glitch?
What? I do not. I don't think I've even heard of that. Interesting, though. I think I wanted to go higher. Is that high? That's down here. Too high is good, and then we'll go up another too high, make it 4. So, you guys like the movie theater idea? Wow, that was one of the quickest rains. Wait a second. Is it just not raining over here? Or is it because I was under here for 2 seconds? Yeah. Alright, so big screen TV is in. I do need to expand this. Maybe I should take this out a little more. I can bring that out one more. See if I can bring this out. Doing it. If I'd make this a computer room, like a little den area, I mean, I could cover that up between the walls, and then I put the computer in the corner, and put some stuff underneath of it. I can cover that all up. I could say you wouldn't notice it, but it's also a bunch of grass there too, and it sucks. Yeah, they should have like a lawnmower. You can hack that shit down. So basically, that becomes storage corner, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. Do that. Take this out one more, I guess.
https://youtube.com/shorts/zo3r89cu14i.
Holy crap, that was a whole lot of... Where's my thing? I'm just going to click on that real quick. Oh, I lost my own screen. Oh. Well, now that I've watched it, it'll be my history, so I can watch it later and pay attention to it. So thank you for that. I'll have to check that out. Alright, and now the problem here is, and I just realized, for me, maybe a better idea would be to round that shit off. Or not. Yeah, see now that works in a way that works for me. That is the thatch, right? Because now that can still be a den. We'll just have to put the computer straight against the wall, do like little tables there. We'll cover that grass up. It'll be golden. Be solid. So we're gonna end up doing this. Dun, dun, dun. Man, it is a warm night. That's not what I want. Not that it matters, but it always says use thatch, but I'm assuming that's because... Oh, wait, oh. We can have a little den area next to our dining room, which I'm sure some people have that. A lot of people do, actually. And that'll be fine. Wall. Put a little, and there's probably no point in putting glass there. We can't see out. But why not? If we run glass all the way through, yeah, we can do that. Still have a nice view out to the beach. Yeah, nice clean wall. The computer, the table on either side. Yeah. This is going to be obviously all filled in. So that means we can make dining room here. So what I need to do is I'm going to take this guy out. Take you out. Oh yeah. Oh, this isn't going to work. Damn you, no level ground. I hate you. There are other options that I can attempt to try. And I don't have all the buildings tips or so I'm learning a little bit as I go, but I do know enough. Do they sync? These shrink. this time do that. Dun, dun, dun. I'm doing exactly the opposite of what I just said I was going to do. I was going to build the foundation. That's going to be too high up. Yeah, it's too tall. So that idea for a dining room table is out. If you saw the first time I came on the island before it got all wiped away, going over to Fajar, but it was for content. Unfortunately, I lost the content that everybody was watching, so we're going to start over. And I'm trying to come up with a better concept for our house. And our whole base concept is going to be different. We're still going to have the water. We're going to work our way out to the water. But, we're going to run it that way and that way, kind of like on a V. We'll make it like a neighborhood. I have a couple of house ideas I want to throw out here, like little cabins for people. A little camping area. Don't worry. Feel free to stop by and watch the big screen. So that didn't exactly work the way I was hoping. We have other options, so we'll be alright. We need to run water over here, though. Man, that sucks. I hate when you can't. They really need to make the pipes. They're green. They should glow when they're underground. Just my feeling. Hey. We have to assume it's connecting somewhere. Only one way to find out. And this is one thing I can't agree with this game, and I hope to do something about it in part 2. But yeah, HB never. He didn't answer that question, did he? If there's going to be don't give us enough water to do a decoration on top of our. So dining room table will be over here. This will be like our dining room. This will be all glazed out. Actually, I think I can pull it down a little bit more. Yeah. Do that. I like it.
No, he didn't.
So I mean, it's not like anybody's videos pop up anymore for me because it's not. I haven't really been watching ARC videos. Boy, I hope that put it where I want it to be because we're gonna bring water all the way down here. This might be a big table or a little table. I don't know yet. There is water coming out of there. Sweet. And that'll do like 4 blocks around. So I think we'll be fine. Yeah, and I haven't. So I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that's true or not. But apparently, as he said, the update is they're gonna make it so we can cross-play, but you're gonna have to buy the game. I don't know about it. That one seems a little fishy. Fish. But yeah, he might know. And, he is a gamer. That gives me a little bit more room, and we can do something a little bit fancier at the. I'll give it a neat little look.
I haven't been able to see anything about that, but it will probably pop up if it's true.
Do a corner, yeah. I could still come up with a little bit nicer roof down there. I would think if it was true, but this could be like a storage hallway kind of thing then, since it's not really working out. So we'll have our little computer area. We'll have a dining room. I'm gonna do a little kitchen over here. So that means I can fill that floor in, so we can actually do the stove and everything and refrigerators. It's a shame I have to put that there. I'd like to push that back, but I'll have to figure out ways we can fill that in. That shouldn't be too hard to come big screen TV. We don't have to, but we can add a little, we'll make it like a little home theater thing. We're going to have our furniture and then a second tier right there. I think I can make that work. That would be rather interesting and kind of ridiculous. I'm going to have a nice large screen TV while we're playing. What time is it? Man, it's early. I wasn't going to do Warzone, but I could probably do this for another half an hour or so and play Warzone for 2 hours, but that would be up to the community. I do have to work for 4 hours tomorrow, so that's the unfortunate part of my life. Let's throw some glass up here and see what this is like. Yeah, why not?
Up to you. I enjoy this dream anyway.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Stream.
So I gotta figure out a way. I could put air conditioners behind it. Kind of hide that. You can paint them, right? If I just paint them black or something. I can't really stack anything on top of them. If I put tables, I might be able to put. I'll be able to decorate it up nice. I really won't need a greenhouse because I'll be putting plants all throughout this house. Maybe we can, well, yeah, you know what, I take that back. We're going to need a greenhouse. So maybe this will have to be, we didn't run water over here. We can do a greenhouse in a different area. It doesn't have to be here. Build the greenhouse off the water. Okay, we got a little island here we can build on. We can build our greenhouse here and build a bridge over. How deep's the water here? Whee. Not deep at all. That would be easy to do. That'd be kind of cool actually. Just build a little bridge out to our greenhouse. Until it starts getting attacked by sharks. I think this could end up being an interesting looking little house. I hope. If I furnish it right, build it right. I'm gonna put some glass in. Get these walls done. No reason for that. I didn't make any yet. What should I do? I'll do wood. I'll do clay. I haven't really done clay. Do I want to do that? I think I want to go that thick, do I? No, I really don't. Oh, no. Do I? No. Oops. That's going to be a lot of them. I don't want to say it, but have you noticed anything? Because I'm in single player, I don't have to deal with, you notice everything's placing where I put it, and it's not jumping around all over the place. It's not making me insane. Yeah, that'll look good. That'll be a nice little corner window on the side of our house. Okay, we're gonna have a second floor, but the second floor really doesn't have to be here. The bedroom
I
can
do
be.
see that.
The bedroom can be like this area. I can fill it in. We can. That way we stay warm in the wintertime. When it gets cold, we have the Ford to keep us warm. But the second floor can run all above that, like above the kitchen. I'm gonna be kind of goofy over here. Yeah, we'll make it work. Somehow I'll make it work. Build as I go until I build myself into a corner and I can't get out of it. But I think this is gonna be fine. I don't know how the roof's gonna work though. Especially now that I did this here. This is kind of. I know what I can do. I'll watch a video and I'll try to. It's centered right. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but if I start it over here, I might be able to pull it. Then maybe we can do an angled roof right there. That would
And
be
I just
separate.
read that it is true they are not releasing an Arc 2, they are releasing Arc 1 Remastered Waving Hand.
And you have to buy it again. So it won't be called Arc. So all these maps and everything. Man, does that mean we lose everything too? Should I just stop building right now? Because I put a lot of hours into this. But
Face
you know what?
loading.
I've never finished. You know, as you guys know, I only started playing this a year ago. And all I've done is build, and then I was invited to. And I should have just stayed here. I was almost done it. I had beaten one boss. So we were on our way, man. We were cruising right along. I screwed it up by going with the jar, and I lost everything. I don't need any of that. We had a really cool house over here. We had a really cool base over here. So now I decided I'm gonna come back over here. And the reason is, I'm gonna be honest, we all kind of discussed it and said, maybe it's just coincidence, but yeah, no, I really honestly do think that they took the streaming portion off of that Fenrir Discord.
You should probably stop building because you are going to be losing everything if they go through with what they are planning, at least from.
Yeah, but you guys like me building and streaming. And how many builds I've lost already. On the very first thing I did was over there in that Drunken Lullabies lobby. Um, they wiped me. I'm sure Fenrir is gonna wipe me sooner or later. I mean, I keep going in and changing my flags, but like I said, if you're not gonna allow me to, you know, post my stream on, then why should I stream from your lobby? You're not letting me promote it on your Discord. Why would I promote? Why would I build it and promote it? And I get it, and I'm sure I'll lose some subscribers because we picked up like 8 that one night. All the Fenrir people. But at the same time, how am I going to keep them if I can't let them know that I'm on? I can't let the new people who are coming in. And if anyone complained, I mean, if they're streamers too, all they had to do was post their stream. It doesn't take but 2 seconds to paste, copy, paste, boom. So I feel like, so again, I've thought about it, and I'm just going to keep going back and painting the flags in case Jarrett wants to go back and use the map. And maybe we'll revisit it, because we haven't heard from Babu in a while. I think he might be, we know he wasn't feeling well. He was suffering a little bit, so we haven't heard from him. I actually sent him a message on Discord the other day, and we have not heard back from him. So,
Maybe it's time for some DayZ building, although I'm not sure how good their building system is.
DayZ, huh? Another type of survival game, maybe? See, that was the thing. I was looking at survival games like that one where you crash in the airplane and you're on the raft. And I've seen a couple people do videos on that. And I was looking at that, but when I saw this for free, I was like, yeah, of course I'm willing to try it for free. And it is a pretty amazing game. I mean, I have to at least finish this house. Maybe not go crazy and build the whole map now that we know that we're not going to get to keep it. But did they give a release date? If it's next year, then I need to keep playing this and finish this and at least I need to beat this game once by, you know, I'm hoping that once I get this built, then I can maybe invite a few of you in here and then we can go crush it and we can knock it out and beat this game. But I should probably just beat it on my own as well. That's so what the opportunities. Should I just do the furniture? I should just do the furniture. I need tombstones. We got our benches already. I'm gonna make a rather large couch. We've done it before, so we can do it. That's the one where I think this side should be like our. If we're gonna do like a chase lounger, but that should be on an angle. What if I did? Hold on. Shh. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. I got this. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, I got this. Will it work out? That's the question. I have the thought on how
Don't
it
forget
should
to
work.
subscribe and like the video.
Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding everybody. So, let's see. That's the couch. Oh, this could work. It could work. Not saying it's going to work, but it could. So you have a couch. But see, it's not far enough back. That seems like if I was able to put it like right here, like here, then it would be angled right. This will be back, that'll be here, right to the back of that. So then your chase lounger is going to be way out in the front there. That's not going to look right. That's not going to work for me. Only because of the angle. So what I could do is I could just do my own, just do like a bench with chairs, and I'll make my own thing. I can still do this. But the other thing we need to do, first things first, right? Need a ladder. And I already had some. This is going to be a tough one to do. Oh yeah, that should be fine because it's going to cover it. Right? You want to sink that down a little bit. Usually right about there. Okay, now we got a ladder going this way. You suck. Ah, you stink. Where did I put that? There it is. Right about in the middle, right? Tell me that lines up. It's hard to say because it's the brick. I think we're actually not bad, so I think I'm going to live with it. I might just live with it. Many of you know I'm a perfectionist, so living with it's not really an option. Living with it doesn't work for me. utilizing my flying skills. We need that right about there. Man, I just turded. I sharded. See, not the problem. Do we go? We don't know how many this is going to take. We know it takes 3. Now, if we do it like that, so if we do it. Three per. They're not staying straight, are they? This might work. Nope, they're not staying straight for me. It's as crooked as you can get, I think. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Problem is it? Yeah, it's overhanging too much. We just need to squeeze them together a tad, just a tad. Not much, just a tad. If we take the first one over just slightly, it needs to be over. The first one needs to be over, not on the end. It needs to kind of overhang the other way, maybe. And then I think it would line up pretty good. Should be alright. I think where I just had it. I had it there, but I should put it more like right here. The other side was just a little over the overhang, so a little bit more that way. Yeah, that sucks. So they made all this talk about 2, and now they're kind of doing like what GTA did. Oh no, we're just gonna paint it over. We'll slap a new coat of paint on it and call it new, and charge you money for it. Oh man. I guess I didn't buy it the first time, so I can't really complain. I don't have anything to complain about. Yeah, see, now I can sneak this one in just slightly short. It should give us the same appearance on both sides. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm liking it.
Still, they could have left the old version as is.
Yeah, exactly, because now you're going to make a bunch of people who don't even have a PS5. So you're on PS4, nothing's changing in your world except for we're slapping new paint on this so PS5 players have a better game, and a new Xbox and a new gen has better game. So yeah, nothing about your game is changing on the PS4, but you have to buy the game again just so you can play with people on the PS5. That's actually pretty trashy. They should just sell, if you're on the PS5 like GTA did, they're not making you buy a new version on the PS4, but they're also not doing crossplay. You know, you just bought an upgrade for the PS5. Is all I did, and the upgrade cost me the same. all in all, I still haven't paid full price for GTA because I bought a used disc copy when I bought my PlayStation for $23, and then I bought the upgrade was only about $23. So I still never paid full price for the game. Now we'll throw our benches in here. Now lining these up. Right, pain in the ass. I kind of like that wood sticking out that way. I like to tag those so the legs look like they belong.
You should need to pay full price for a 2015 game.
And they need to be spread out. Okay, so we need to put these. Yeah, no doubt. Now, if you're gonna tell me, okay, you gotta buy the upgrade for like $15, okay, sure. But yeah, if you bought this game once and you're on the PS4 just to be able to be on crossplay, then there should be a crossplay. Like if you don't buy the upgrade, then you shouldn't be able to play crossplay. There you go. Problem solved. Because what if you're an individual player? You don't even play with other players. You play this game completely and totally by yourself. Now you have to buy a game you already bought.
Exactly.
That don't make sense to me. Wow. I mean, that's some Activision type shit right there. Yeah, that doesn't. That I can't agree with that. That don't make a lot of sense. They're screwing people. That ain't right to do. That's really not right to do. Now, what I could do is I could put if I put a bed here, I can make this the Chase Lounger, and this will be just a couch. Yeah, now we have a sofa. We can sit here and watch our big screen TV. No, I don't want to do that. I want to sit
The
on it.
problem is the new generations don't think for themselves and they go online and purchase.
Right. Like this kid that just got busted for the he hasn't been he's never been, and I'm sorry to say this, there is a huge difference between child abuse and discipline. And because everyone got so afraid to smack their child up beside the head or smack them on the ass for doing something wrong, we've raised an entire generation and a half of people who have no idea what repercussions are for their actions, which is why FaZe Neo will sit there screaming into his mic. So what if I cheat? What are you going to do about it? Who cares? You're making hundreds of thousands of dollars cheating in a video game. That needs to be something needs to be done about. And Activision has a whitelist that allows these people to cheat. The fact that they think that it's perfectly okay to cheat is a clear indication that they've never been smacked across the back of the head for doing something wrong. They don't know what wrong is because they've never been taught it. Standing in the corner is not how you get it done. And again, abuse is smacking that child repeatedly over and over again or close fisting it. But smacking a child, like, give him a little whack across the back of the head, like, you're being stupid. Pay attention. Or like, a little backhand on the thigh, a little stinger. You don't beat them. You just wake them up. What does a cat do when its kittens are acting up? It bites them on the back of the neck. And what does that kitten do? Oh shit, mom's not happy. Well, we've taken our ability to teach our children what's right and wrong away by simply being afraid of them and being afraid of that neighbor across the street that hears your child scream because you gave him a little smack on the ass because he was doing something that's wrong, completely and totally wrong. No, I don't advocate child abuse, but I'm 51 years old. You don't think I wasn't smacked when I was a kid? I can tell you it was more than being smacked. I've had a leather belt friggin' wrapped across my head. So I know about being beaten. I had a mother who didn't think first, never put it together. She did it once to my brother and once to me, where she just like beat the living hell out of us, and only then realized afterwards, wait a second, there's no way my child could have done that.
That is all thanks to the PC generation.
He's too small. My brother, my brother took an ass beating because a neighbor had accused him where we were living. There was an outside, there was a laundromat, and there, it's the 70s. There was a laundromat and there was outside clotheslines. But these clotheslines are like 6, 7 feet off the ground. You're reaching up to hang them up as an adult.
Disappointed face.
And Some neighbor accused my brother and his friend of cutting the clotheslines down. And my brother was like 4 years old, 5 years old. He wasn't quite tall enough to be out there cutting them down. He didn't have access to a ladder or let alone scissors or any type of cutting device. Um, but mom didn't think first. She just gave
Don't
him a
forget to
beating.
subscribe and like the
I took a
video.
beating for on the day before Halloween. Most people, back we called it Mischief Night. It was the night to go out and do stupid stuff, and we never did anything dumb. The worst we did was soap. That was the fun thing to do. You took a bar of soap, you went around. There's cars in the neighborhood, and you soaped up the windows. You know, oh, so what? Someone's got to come out and wipe the friggin' soap off. Well, it wasn't even Mischief Night, and me and my friend were just walking down the street. Well, there was a guy converting a school bus into a like an RV or something. So we're talking like 1978, 79, maybe. I'm maybe 6, 7 years old. Um, so I can't reach the windows of the school bus. But as me and my friend are walking down the road, some older teenagers are walking towards the bus, and the guy was working in the bus. And they ran over and they locked the doors on the guy and locked him in his bus. And the guy's banging on his window. So me and my friend are over there trying to figure out how to get the lock. But it's a key lock. We don't have a fucking key. We're pulling on the lock. We're like, dude, sorry, can't help you. So we walk away. Well, somehow, I guess he smashed one of the windows out of the bus. Next thing you know, he comes running up to us, grabbing us by the back of our neck. Now, this is shit you can't do today. This guy, a complete stranger, grabbing the fucking back of our necks and dragging us through the fucking streets where do you fucking live? All this shit, man. Dragged me right past my mother, who was hanging clothes up on those clotheslines she'd beaten my brother for a few years prior to this. So, next thing I know, she comes flying in the house. And yeah, I took quite a beating for that. And then she realized, she was like, all of a sudden, all apologetic when she realized, wait a second, school bus? How the fuck did you reach the windows on the school bus? And number two, why am I beating my kid so badly over soaked windows? So the guy's windows were soaked days before all this went down, but the guy was just an asshole. Like he came after the kids that tried to help him, not the kids who actually locked him in the fucking bus because his windows were soaked on the bus, not because he got locked in the bus and had to break his way out. So the thinking of human beings is always perplexed me. But yeah, that's the difference. Is there are beatings and then there's discipline and a little smack on the leg or a little tap. Kids acting stupid. You give them a little boom, a little flick on the ear. Boom, what are you doing? Inflict, it's a reaction. It causes a reaction that they may realize, holy
People can
shit.
be trash.
They realize, holy shit, I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, and it's pissing because I hate to say it, but I can't say it because it's about work. But unfortunately, I work with a guy who's just a little bit of he's a narcissist, but there's another level to his narcissism that I can't explain. I can explain it, but I don't know what to call it. I kind of told you guys that, I had asked another guy, hey man, that's a cool hat. And the next thing you know, he comes in a couple weeks later with a stack of hats, but he had the hat that he was wearing separately. And he said, this one's for you. And then he handed me the rest. He said, these are for everybody else. And this dude came running over, grabbed the, and he goes running into the manager, whining about how. So I just walked past the manager. I said, by the way, just like, I had asked for a hat. So he brought everybody hats. But the hat he gave me is mine. It's the one. So this dude is just like, just one of them kind of people. They hide for, you don't see them for 45 minutes and they come walking up and just make the fucking snartiest comments about, you're busy. You've been busy answering phones, dealing with people nonstop, and somebody returns something and you left it sitting on the counter while you're dealing with other people. And here's a guy who hasn't been around for 45 minutes comes walking up. Nobody's going to bother putting this away. It's like, I'm sorry, what? You know what I mean? First of all, you don't even work in this department, so go over there where you belong. And number two, where the hell you been for 45 minutes? Number three, I'll put it away when I'm done helping all these customers in the store. So shut up. I deal with that kind of, I don't even know what you call that. It's a whole nother level of narcissism that I can't understand. Like you're not a boss, you're not a manager, but you walk around, you act like one. You think you're in charge of everybody. You refer to people as your people. your people. So life is what it is, man. I'm old. I get the right to complain. No, that is not the way I want to do this. That's why it looks funky to me. These walls don't match, do they? How did that happen? How the does that happen? Come on, bro.
I'm not too far behind you.
So you know what I'm talking about. I don't understand what's happening here. I can't take that out because it'll take that out. So you know, I mean, if I talked about playing T-ball, I mean, we played to win. We didn't play everyone gets a turn, everyone gets a bat.
Yes, sir, I do.
You know what I mean? It's T-ball was competitive when I was a kid. And I don't mean a way where parents are out there fighting each other and shit like that. I mean the kids played to win. The coaches played to win. Now it's everybody gets a bat, everybody gets a turn, everybody gets a trophy, and you know what that teaches? It teaches that no one loses. So if no one loses, then it's okay for me to cheat in COD, right? It's okay for me to cheat in COD because no one loses. It's and then I'm just the more I watch this Call of Shame guy, I gotta tell you, Activision is making me absolutely nauseated because they actually the whitelist is real. Don't let Tim the Tap Man and all these people fool you. The whitelist is real. It's there. This guy he shows it. It got leaked. Activision's pretty pissed about it. But yeah, there is an entire list of streamers that are on a do not ban for any reason list. But I mean, Tim the Fat Man's pulling in 4.5 million subs, so of course. And okay, Call of Shame has not done the videos that I want him to do on because he's done it on everybody else, Nadia, where he shows the snap, he shows the cheating, he shows the wall hacks. But he hasn't done that with Tim. The only thing he's done with Tim is the other form of cheating, which is I've always said, yeah, that's cheating too. If you fill a lobby up with your own subscribers and all that, and some people, and he mentions that too. These streamers are always running into each other in the same lobbies because they're all VPNing to Brazil and Argentina, and they're all trying to get that. You know, yeah. I don't know why it is they want Brazil so bad. I don't know what the deal is, but they all seem to want to be VPNing down to Brazil. They're always running into each other in the same. Oh wait, that's what's his name. But they all know who he. How do you know their name? That's one of the things I always. They're able to find each other. Your name is not over your head, and it is in like multiplayer, but it's not in Resurgence. Their name's not over their head when I see a player coming running after me. There's no names over heads, but they're calling out other people. They're calling out other streamers in their lobby. Oh wait, hold on, that's what's his name over there in that house. How the fuck do you know that? Unless you're wall banging, the wall bangs show names and shit over the heads. But there's been times where Tim, again, the only thing he calls him out for is people. He will sit there and he's got that buy me a car kid who flies a helicopter over and drop.
They
So
probably use the Brazilian VPN to get less full lobbies.
while they're going after the low KD lobbies, I don't know if it's Brazilian people just can't play the game or what. No, I'm just kidding. It's for some reason that's the really low KD lobbies apparently is like down in South America. You get really low key players. You get very few players that are like really crushing it. I don't know why, but that's apparently that's where Nadia is always being at. Because here you are, if the game has skill-based matchmaking and you're getting 60 kill games in Battle Royale, you're putting up a 60 count. Why are you in lobbies where every one of the players is like 0.6?
They don't have enough money for good PC or PS.
Right, exactly. They just have their own console and they're going up against a PC player with cheats. So again, how are you getting? You play Resurgence and you get 25 kills a game. So your KD's got to be 3, 4. but you're in lobbies where everyone in the lobby is 0.72, 0.67, 0.12. They showed Symphony. Symphony is a guy who loves to scream and bitch about this call shame guy outing him, but damn if he ain't cheating. See, I'm an adult. You can't pull that shit out, and I'm also introverted, so I'm a people reader. So your body language, when you're trying to explain when you're being called out, your body language says it all. You are lying through your teeth. Symphony is dog shit. He's a horrible player. He's got a video where they got Nadia and Symphony playing the new COD when it came out. They were getting their asses handed to him. Symphony doesn't miss a shot when he's at home, but when he's at the LAN event, he runs past the dude. He's trying to shoot him. He's doing what I still have a problem. My mistake I make is he's not hip firing when he gets too close to somebody. He's still trying to ADS them as they're running around him. He loses sight of the guy. The guy comes up and punches him in the back of the head. He's so bad at the game. If I was in a lobby with Nadia Symphony, even that Diaz Biffle, I'd be getting executions left and right because these people run scared. They don't know what to do. They don't have their wall hacks. They don't know where anybody is. They're running scared. It is hysterical to watch them at a LAN event where they don't have their home computer because they don't have wall hacks. They don't have aimbot. They got nothing. And they're running around. They're running around like this. Oh my God, where do I go? But when they're at home, they're like this. Oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna kill everybody. Shooting through walls and boom, boom, boom. The worst part is apparently the new hacks are out for Warzone 2. That's why it's been so much fun to play, I think, for a while. And now my KD's starting to come down and I'm starting to catch. I gotta start watching more of the kill cams because I got one the other night where that guy killed a teammate and as soon as he downed him, it snapped to my hip and right to my head. I'm like, yeah, there it is. But apparently the wall hacks have just been figured out for Warzone 2 to get around the new cheat software. So apparently Warzone 2 is about to go down in flames. A lot of these streamers have been hiding back in the old Resurgence and on Warzone 1 because they can't get away with cheating on Warzone 2. So they're about to be able to, thanks to Activision not doing anything about it. All right, let's go. What's our next step? It's early, right? It's only 9:12. I could get an hour or two in of. Let me see if Tamales is on. I see. Nobody's on. If Zorro was on, I would probably do like an hour of Warzone or something. I know the guy from work, which I'm surprised he would even want to play with me again, but he just told me he wouldn't be on this weekend. So, but yeah. He's got one of them things. What are they called? A girlfriend? Yeah. He's got one of them. So, yeah, he doesn't play that much. So, but a lot of people ain't going to be hanging around if I get really pissy like I did last night. But yeah, I had a reason to get pissy. Throwing out an armored chest when I'm sitting there shooting at somebody, it's unexplainable. All right, so we got our couch. It's a little bigger than I wanted. See, I can still put like a chair or something. I'll make like a little chair in here. I wanted to do a coffee table or something, but that could still work. Yeah, it is just incredibly upsetting that they're doing that. And they're doing absolutely nothing to make the game fun for everybody. And the fact that Activision protects them and is allowing it, and you know, sending them free gifts and inviting them to LA and all that, that's just, it makes me not want to spend any money on the game. I can tell you that. I don't think I'll ever buy it again. I won't buy the multiplayer again. And Warzone, as long as Warzone's free, then maybe I'll play it. But I mean, if I have a lot of extra money, maybe at the time, but I can't. That's one. How do you go out of your way to buy it? How do you buy a game that you know that the manufacturer doesn't care? They don't care what you think. They only care about their. I mean, It's understandable. They're saving a shit ton of advertising money because they're not paying for advertising. They don't have to. If you got Tim the Tatman with 4 million, you got Swag with his 2 million, which, screw Swag too. See, I made that comment last night, and I didn't realize that guy was on mic because I thought it was the other guy, but that Fazza guy, when I call him Faggy, it's that whole squad. That whole, except for the professional end of it, but there's a video on that where one of the guys who runs Phaza, or Phase, whatever the fuck you call that. Everybody calls it something. Neo Phase. Phaza. Swag was busted because, and it's, dude, you can't explain it. The guy calls it out. And I learned something. No one told me this. And I didn't know this the whole time. That if you kill someone, that the teammates of that guy that you killed will pop up on your mini map. They'll show up on the mini map. So, number one, Swag was flying in a helicopter. He didn't kill anybody. He's flying. And he has a UAV going, but there's no red dot on the house. None. So the guy's running goes because it also, when you kill the guy, I guess it shows what loadout they have. So Swag lands right outside the house, runs over to the door of the house, opens the door of the house, but then runs around the back of the house. He opened the door to get the guy to turn and look at the door, and then he shoots him in the back through the window. And they call that an awesome play. The problem is, how did you know the guy was in that? You're just flying along in a helicopter and like, oh shit, let me land here. There's a guy in this house right here. How the fuck? So he got called out by it, and he just swore up and down. And then they don't care. Okay, all right, that explanation's sound to me. No, it's not. I'm sorry, it's just not. Anything Swag says, because I watch him when he tries to explain himself. It's all head bobs and and it's all moving around. It's when he's playing, his head doesn't bob around, and he ain't doing all that. Yeah, maybe you kids fall for that stuff, but as an adult, and again, as an introverted person, I'm a people reader. I can read. I can pick you out. You're not scamming me. It doesn't happen. They tried to scam me the other day. I might have to get rid of my PayPal because I've never had so many scam alerts since I opened up a PayPal account. But yeah, they tried getting me. I got this notification. Someone's trying to, oh yeah, just click here to pay for this $1,400 cell phone. So I call and the guy's like, okay, what I need you to do is I need you to go to your computer. And I said, fuck you, I'm calling the goddamn Federal Trade Commission right now, dick. I know exactly what you're doing. Because there's no reason for me to go to my computer. You're opposing. You sent me the email. I'm calling the number on that email, and you're telling me I need to go to my computer to confirm the email. No, we're not doing that. I ain't stupid enough to fall for that one, Bill. Ain't happening. But that's what you gotta look for, in case you don't know. If they tell you, anybody calls you, if you call a company about a fraud alert that you got, and they start telling you to go to your laptop and start entering stuff in, don't do it. Don't. You're getting scammed. This might not be centered properly. That's one hell of a long coffee table. But I guess it has to be, right? Now, the ultimate question. Can I? Oh, I keep forgetting it's triangle. Will I be able to get a taxidermy or two? So yeah, I don't believe Swag especially when he's doing all that body movement. The more body movement you're doing, and the more head bobbing, and apparently this Call of Shame guy, he does a computer voice, and they complain about that. They try to say like he's hiding or something, but he's doing some other thing. There's a new girl called Supergirl who is apparently, I don't know how she's doing it. She's getting in their lobbies and she's stream sniping these people, and she's killing them. She's going after the streamers and killing them. She's not using cheats, apparently, she says, but she's actually getting video where she goes after them and she just hovers above them and she. But again, that raises the question: how are you finding them? when their names aren't above their heads? How do you know where they are in the map? You don't know where they are on the map, and you don't know their name because it's not above their head. You don't know anybody's name until you kill them or they kill you. So I don't even know how she's doing what she's doing, so she might be full of it. But she's getting some good footage of her killing these streamers, and they're getting pissed. They can't stand it. They don't like it. And one of the worst ones of all, I have to be honest, I think this is where this kid, he's going to grow up to be so screwed up in the head that I would almost say that if he doesn't die or in jail by 20, Rowdy Rogan is going to be a problem. He's 7 years old. He's already a problem. And you got parents that are, yeah, yeah, that kid's going to be a problem. He's, yeah, that's a problem. What they're doing to that kid, allowing him to cheat at, he started at 5. He's got a Lamborghini. He lives in a freaking mansion. He's 7 years old from playing video games. Freaking clothing, hats, you know. He sells himself as being part of the Phasa house, but apparently he's not part of Phasa yet. The father always says that he is, but here's the mother standing there talking about how great her kid is, and in the background the kid's playing the game, and the guy points out that you see all the shadows in the walls. The mother's doing a video about how great the kid is, and you can see him using wall hacks in the background. It's just disgusting. You don't tell me that kid isn't going to grow to be freaking completely whacked. Allowed to cheat his whole life. The only thing he knows is playing a video game and cheating at it and making millions of dollars for doing it. That's all he knows. He's 7 years old. That's all he's been taught. Cheat at this video game and you'll make millions of dollars. I see that going badly.
Definitely.
I see that going really badly as he gets older. Because when he starts to rebel, when he starts to hit that 10, 12, and he's got the money and he's like, Mom, screw you. Yeah, I don't know. I see it turning into a serious drug problem. Poor kid. Should I make this coffee table bigger now? Because I was going to do like a little display thing here. But I need to be able to put some taxidermy stands under here. Yeah, I feel bad. Not really, because he's annoying. I get that other kids would watch him, but I don't know well, then again, I can understand why some adults are watching him, which is another reason why, as a parent, I would not. I don't. Your kid's making you $1 million of playing video games, but you know there's a lot of pervs that are out there freaking doing what they're doing, watching your kid. You're also giving up most of your information of where you live because they know you're in Florida. We know you're in Florida. You wouldn't be hard to find. Um, so that's not a good idea either. Just saying. But as a someone who watches and plays games, I can't listen to the little kid whiny little voice. He's got such a little nice, and to hear that voice talking shit on people, I can't. I'm like, no, man, that doesn't work for me. Listen to this little kid talk. He's such a squeaker. Such a squeaker. Look it up. Look up Call Shame Rowdy Rogan. You'll be like, what the hell are these parents doing? I mean, I get it.
Unless you can set the player name to appear in game overhead in COD.
I know you can, but I don't know about Resurgence and Warzone. You know what? Now it's going to make me look at it. So when next time we get on there, I'm going to have to look at that. I guess that would make sense, but I still think that's a little. That's weird though. Because if there's a name, then you're able to see that like behind walls and such. And then that's like a wall hack. And then again, you can see. Usually, I mean, in multiplayer, there's a
I
dot
looked it up
or
for
the name.
Warzone.
Is it? Okay. So you can do that. Okay. That's strange. But I guess. So how does that work though? Does the name disappear when you, like, if I run behind this wall, you can't see me over there? Or does the name appear at a certain, because if that's the case, man, I'm turning the names on so I can friggin', because if that works like a wall hack, I'm in, bro, all day long. So I think what I gotta do is I gotta pull these tables because,
The name comes up only if the player is visible, I think.
hmm, that still sounds kind of glitchy, you know? Because that when one of my teammates would be down, it used to come up blue. Now it comes up red. So that's how quickly they could screw something up. So, you know, season 4 comes out. Next thing you know, your name is over your head the whole time, and I can see you from across the map behind every wall. And everywhere you go, everyone's just running right at you because everyone can see you. But you don't know it because you can't see your own name over your head. You'd be like looking around, like, where's my name at? This is starting to come together. If I wasn't rambling so much, I started doing some more work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull these out. The problem is I can't really see where it's. So we really need to be on the top of the steps. So we gotta take the tables out to put them back in after we drop our Turks and we stands in. How many tables was that? 5? Took out to have 5 tables. So try to squeeze 3 taxidermy stands in here. Taxidermy. That's kind of a weird thing to want to do in life.
By the pictures they have here, the name tag is very close to the head, even though it's still pretty visible.
Still weird. It could all be a scam too. That it's actually creating content for everybody. If you think about it. Because, okay, I'm Supergirl while I'm being invited in here. Because how am I getting into these lobbies? How am I getting into Nadia's lobbies? How am I getting, unless I'm VPNing and I'm doing the same thing they are and it's putting me in their lobbies, but how do I know that? How do I know that person's in my lobby and to go looking for them? So that person's got to know they're being put into, they're being dragged in. And I've always said it all along. I've even said it even way back when I started playing World War II. Who was that other guy? I really couldn't stand him, but it always didn't sit well with me that he would be running this way and he'd be like, all right, they're spawning in from this side. Okay, they're spawning in from this side. Or then he would pre-aim a corner and he'd be like, go ahead, dude, peek it, go ahead, dude, peek it. And then someone come, like, peek their head around the corner and he'd pop them. It's like, I was like, how the hell does this guy know where everybody is? Domino or whatever the hell? I forget that. Don't even look him up. He's a waste of time. And in fact, it's weird because of all the video. You know who else's
Maybe
video?
the hack she is using is a hack that puts her into the same lobby with them.
That could be. But she says she doesn't use hacks, but she's not using hacks to kill them. But I don't know. I don't trust anybody. Where was I going? Okay, so how much higher is that going to sit than the coffee table? That's 2. That's flat. So this would be, where's the TV at? I want to be kind of in the middle here. See if the table doesn't. That's for me, I think. Oh, I don't have any animals to put in here yet. Anyway, when we think about it, I don't have an animal skin. All right, we'll stop building our living room, but we got the idea. So where our living room is, we obviously have a giant screen TV. We got to go. We'll have our little den with our computer area there. We'll make this our kitchen. This will be what I wanted to do, and it's not going to work because I can't get unless hold on. Why are you snapping there? Yeah, it's not going to do what I wanted to do.
After reading a bit more, maybe it's only name tags that teammates can see. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's 9:30 at night, buddy. You want to turn it down? jackass. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. That's probably a delivery person. That's what I'm gonna say. Because it isn't one of my neighbors. Alright, so we need to know. We gotta start building the living room. We gotta get back to our walls.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
Now that we did expand, and I guess we should probably put some of these in here. I hope that's what I want my other one meant. Okay, wasn't I just saying about people who haven't been taught respect? So we're at 9:30 at night, so we're already past the noise ordinance thing. This gentleman's truck he definitely doesn't belong in this neighborhood. And his truck is 2 buildings over. So the fact that I can hear his music inside my apartment is, yeah, it makes me want to go outside and really have a talk with somebody. Because I am that kind of guy. I will go out there and I will say so. And I'll be louder than him. What will happen is the complaint will come in on me if I go out there and start screaming. But it sounds like he's done his delivery and he's moving on. But Jesus Christ, you're driving around with your music that loud at 9:30 at night, delivering food. Yeah, I mean, it's just a delivery job, I'm sure, but at the same time. Did I put any what I needed in over here? Probably not. So this is probably not going to match up. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's some disrespectful shit right there. I'm sorry. You don't drive into somebody else's neighborhood delivering food and fucking do what that guy was just doing. Like when I looked out the window and saw how far away he's parked, that's just not. You don't belong here. Turn that shit down. I'm hearing shit in my ear, and it's a dinosaur. So now that one's not going to line up on the outside because of that zoned. Any stone showing? See, that's on the edge, and that's not.
What can you do? They'll hire anyone today.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it, and I've had numerous part-time jobs, and delivering is definitely one of them. And I've done it numerous times. I've had a gun in my face twice, so I've been held up at gunpoint. One at my nun and one at the back of my head at the same time. And on a completely different occasion, the guy answered his door pointing a gun in my face. So I've put up with it. But I've never done that, what that guy just did. I never drove into a neighborhood. I get it, it's Friday night. But that doesn't mean people don't work tomorrow. That doesn't mean there's not elderly people. That doesn't mean It's an apartment complex. It's voted #1 in the state, in the south of the state. I am in a very high valued area. My neighbors who live in the houses around me play for the, like, few of them do play for the professional sports teams over there in Philadelphia. So I'm not in a poor neighborhood. We can say that. If I could buy a really nice house with the rent that I pay. But I don't have to cut grass. I don't have to fix roofs. I don't have to worry about water heaters and other shit breaking down.
Have you heard of the term pinning enemies in Warzone 2?
Well, I guess. Not really. Pinging enemies, huh? Let's see, this whole section should be glass. We should do the... I didn't do the... Should I do the railing thing? I don't know if I'll be able to, because you can see the floor sticking out here. Sticking through the wall, so that wall's on the inside. Probably a mistake. Watch what happens here when I do the wall here. That's doing the same thing. That's great, because I didn't want to put concrete walls. Oops. We're going to put glass. Glass all the way up, because it's our dining room. My point being is you got to be respectful when you go into you're delivering food, and you can't be driving around with your music that loud. You're pulling up into people's driveways and shit. Just don't see how that's like what's going through your head. But again, we're raising entire generations of disrespectful people. And I mean that in the nicest way. Really, I do. Everyone was trying to get me. Now that might as well be brick, because there's no reason for it to be glass, right? No. Yeah, no, that was right. Sweet. That'd be good. Actually, it could be really good, because if we leave that as a one floor, but we still go up a second floor, do like a one. See how this all works out. I just realized this tree's gonna have to go too. Scheisse. The limbs are going into our house. You go bye-bye. That should take care of it. Good. You got me. Okay, that's the first. I admit, that's the first. If we were on if we were in somebody's dedicated lobby, we would still be on the second window. Trying to get that, and I'd be losing my mind right about now. You've all seen it. It's crazy. There's definitely a difference. Well, that, and you can float, so we can float down here. I will change these up. Yeah, I might as well just take this to 10. Unless you want me to play Warzone for an hour. It's getting me now. Why are you doing this to me now? is this? I'm not doing foundations. We'll separate that. We're not doing wood foundations. So we're gonna start doing that again, huh? Why? What is your motivation for doing that? Yeah. I can live with that. That'd be a nice little dining room area. It's gonna work. Coming along a little bit. So basically I have, just be one big room. So we know that I can't do. I can do that. But we need animals. We need to kill some animals because we need the ones that we're going to display. Just copy that raptor thing I did over here. So they're just going to reskin this game. I don't know what I feel about that. And I would assume it's going to come with a new map or two, I would hope. So does that mean if you have a dedicated lobby, I guess them guys are going to have a lot of fun trying to get that all settled up. I think I need new joystick risers. This one's getting a little thin, a little slick. Alright, so our little walkway here, we're going to do something about this. All that in. You don't need to. Do a little displays. We can do a little display here because we can take that straight up one or two. We can just kind of put storage here. We'll put our doorway. You can always close this off. Just make this a double doorway into here. You can still put plenty of storage around here. Storage for like gold and metal bars, things like that. Whatever we take out of here, we'll put storage in here. And the second floor, I can expand that out and I can actually make a deck. I can overhang a deck a little bit. Yeah. I could still build walls up. If I bring that out, we can expand our bedroom. I really need that. And that could come out actually. Can come out at one more. If I don't do the home theater thing, I could bring that out one more and just make this a lofted bedroom right here. I don't even really need a second floor. Just make this one giant lofted bedroom right here and take this out one more that way, one more that way. Take it out to that corner. Take it out to there, I guess. I can build like a little bedroom area up here with some more storage. It'll just be a lofted bedroom. We don't really need that much of a second floor because we'll have the space to put. Yeah, we can put a smithy over here. We can put the whatchamacallit over here. And put all those things over here. And what we're gonna need to do is we need to build a tech area, which will probably be over here somewhere. Our science division, we'll call it. And of course, that's where we need that. Nah, I'll take it. Even though I don't really want it. All that for a saddle. Yeah, this could be alright. I just don't know. When it's all laid out, what am I going to do about a roof? That's where the really fun part's going to come in. So we're going to do... Yeah, I like it. Blends nicely together. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's a nice looking window. Do the whole back side of this house like that. Might as well give it a shot, right? What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Well, I guess that could happen. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey now. Everybody calm down. So I guess what I'll do tomorrow, I mean, I have to work. I'll be home by 1. I'll have a quick lunch. Maybe I'll do more of this. And that would make sense. Do more of this. And then we'll do Warzone tomorrow night. I guess it also depends when tamales can be on. Because that's the big, really big factor of it. Since he's our team, lately he's the one carrying us. He's the one carrying us lately. I know HB's. He's been on GTA. I thought didn't he say he was only going to play GTA on PS5? I don't know what's going on there because he's on his PS4 again. Unless something happened. Well, don't you just bite. You know I don't like you, right? I don't like you for doing that. Oh. Oh. We went in the wrong spot. Shit balls, man. Lined up, right height, everybody's happy. Yes, good. Moving on. That seems to be the spot. Alright. Oh, okay, never mind, I take it back. What? What are you doing? Come on, game, stop screwing around. No way. That doesn't sound like a happy animal, but I know it is. Yeah, no, that is the case. I mean, you're only going to level this game up. You're not going to make a new game. But there are some serious changes that could be made to Builder that would really help things along. Yeah, that's a good looking wall right there. I like it. That's going to work for me. We got our nice little, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Pretty cool looking little house when we're done, I think. Get these walls in, finish the interior, throw a roof on it, then we can expand. What you doing up, buddy? You know, I need one of you. Should you be my first tame? Do you want to be tamed? You don't look like you want to be tamed. Sorry, buddy. I don't know why I did that. There's no need for that. He was just a happy bird hanging out. And I'm gonna have a bad reputation with all of his little bird friends. Yeah, see, that looks pretty good on the kitchen side. If I come up with a way to make this work over here. What am I gonna do to hide this? Throw a table or two on there. Oh, there's a ladder. That ladder's going for the other way. You'll do. Table. That don't work. That one definitely won't work. When did I make foundations? Oh, I didn't make foundations. Where's my tables at? I guess I only made 5 tables and then I destroyed them all. Well, alrighty then. You ain't gonna have that problem anymore. Because now we have 100 tables. If I block the sides off, we should do this and a little bit. Something doesn't seem very straight now, does it? What I did before. We got a little sink. Gotta make it technical. You want to get technical? I'll get technical. Just because I heard it. I heard you say it, so we'll add the little extra detail. If it'll let us. There's the sink. Fish. Now, the other problem we can do is there's plenty of room to do that. Yeah. Well, I wish I could work a little bit. Maybe. better ways to...
Looks a bit stuffed.
What do you mean? Too much? Is that what you're saying? It's got too much stuff. It's double stuffed. See, because regular Oreos and double stuffed Oreos cost the same price, but thin Oreos cost more money. Yeah, that's right. So if we take cream away, we charge you more. But if we add cream, we charge you the same price. So here, have all this sugary stuff. But since the dentist and the doctors aren't going to make as much money if we take the cream away, we have to charge more. We have to charge more for the thin because you're not going to have to go to the dentist or the doctor as often. Not real. Yeah. I'm on to him, man. I don't trust him.
Face with tears of joy.
Now, the question is... Yeah, I guess I could take that thing out. See, it's a bad spot where the pipe is. That's what's causing the problem. I didn't pre-plan that. That's on me. It's definitely on me. When did my neighborhood become a concert? Got somebody else driving through the neighborhood playing music now? What the hell? I get it. It's freaking finally we get a nice night out. And it does look a little... Dude, you're now answering the phone on through your Bluetooth on your phone. So now your phone conversation is now being blared through the neighborhood. Jackass. I'm not going to be able to get to it, am I? I guess it's stuck there. Alright, I guess we'll just leave it. It'll work. I'm not real happy with my kitchen, but... Foundation there. We cram some refrigerators along there. You can always put boxes here. I can run another table out too. It's not like I can't. So I could do this too. Please go up and over. Are they bleeding through my wall? They are not bleeding through the wall. They are in my wall though. Sorry. It'll work. It'll have to work. I can get down in there though.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
this could be like a little prep station for cooking. I can always put some more. Let's see if I put the wood right here on this corner. Fills that spot. I guess not really. We haven't even put our wall in yet. So they're doing this. Yeah, a little prep area here. I got the water so I can put my plants up there. Again, we can do a little extra on this. We'll run this down on that side too a little bit. Do a few more cabinets. I'll have to tear all that apart and redo it, but the idea is there. So what I'm trying to do is build the interior as I build the exterior up and out. And how high, like this side of the house, how tall does it need to be? Really only one floor or two. Go too high all the way around. And over here, now we're going to have to go up to at least cover the movie theater, so 3 or 4 high. Now we'll go really tall since we're adding a second floor. We can always add more walkway or something. So we can always expand over and make this like a second floor over here. So this area could be 2 floors. That would give us a lot of extra space too, which we could do. It wouldn't be that hard to make this a floor that goes all the way down. Then you have that nice lofted, you come around the railing, you can overlook, you know. And if I don't do that seating area that I was just laughing about, because that would be pretty funny looking, having a home theater. So what do we need to do tomorrow? We need to get our taxidermy stands in here. We're going to have to go around and kill some animals. We need some animals for display. I think we got a lot done tonight. Well, I mean, we get the idea. It's starting to take shape and where we're going with it. And then we can actually start playing the game. Once this is built, I have to start playing the game because I got to kill animals and tame animals and get decorations while we're building the rest of this place. It probably wasn't the best place to get our water from, but it was the most centralized. You can always run water. We got water everywhere we need it. Everywhere is going to be decorated up in there. That's going to be fine. Hike. Take this out here. Connect it to that one. That one's, oh, it's that one or that. These are centered. I was going to run water over here and then run it straight up. That way if I need to do any, if I want to do any plants upstairs. No, we don't really need that big of a greenhouse. We can make a small greenhouse with most of the, a lot of the, because I'm gonna need it. Since we're gonna be playing the game for real, I'm gonna need to grow all that stuff. So we are gonna need a greenhouse, but there's gonna be a lot going on in here. We're gonna have a lot of plants growing in here. We'll get some paint going so we can paint our. Oh shit! I always do this to myself on this part of it. God damn it! I always forget. This thing is a pain in the balls. Maybe this shouldn't go in my kitchen now. But it is a cooking thing, so it should be in the kitchen. Yeah, you already know what I'm talking about. I'll grab a couple of those. Alright, yeah, I'll take a couple of those. That. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be a problem. Need to be able to. So how does it grab on it? Grabs on the center pipe. How does it grab on the center pipe? I want it right there. Shakalaka-daka-daka. It's going to be hard to do. You can't see. It's grabbing it, taking it right underground because I already have the water running over here. It's not here, yes. Move this. It's grabbing off because I ran the T's all the way down, so it's grabbing off of that. It wants to put it right here. I didn't even see that. And I can't get down to the metal pipe to do anything about it. I forgot about that stupid thing. It gets me every time. Unless I put it over here. If I can do that, like, I hate this. Yes, we're gonna drop that down. The bigger question is, where did you drop that? Alright, so we're gonna have to put our, we have to put that cooker somewhere else. It's not gonna be in my kitchen. I said disconnect a bunch of them, but I'd have to tear them all down. Sure. Oh well. My bad on that. 10-10. Yeah. We definitely did better tonight than we do when we play Warzone, but you guys seem to like the Ark more than the Warzone. Except Benji. Benji likes them both. So, yeah, I think I'm going to work on this tomorrow. Again, I'll probably get on early, do this for a few hours, and I'm going to play some Warzone tomorrow night. I'll figure it all out. I keep wanting to play GTA, but unless I go back to the PS4, nobody watches my PS5 character, probably because I'm already rich and there's really nothing worth watching.
True.
Because I have everything. So, but if I don't know, there's Hogwarts too. I got plenty of Hogwarts left to do. And someone did ask me to do something. And Queen said she would play Far Cry, so we can always do that too. A lot more options, but I'm gonna work on this tomorrow. I'm gonna have to move that water thing. What if I put that down over here and then I'll run the water? I did say I could run water through the floor here. Pull this one up and run water across.
You could always fresh start on PS5 GTA.
Yeah, I guess I start a second character. Oh yeah, I don't know if they have that option yet, but I could just start a secondary character. That's true. Start all over again, delete everything I have. Yeah, no thanks. They're saying they just figured out a way to get personalized plates back in the game for PS5, but I already had my personalized plates from PS4 and they carried over, so I got my giggity plates. I'm happy. I'll have to figure out what to do with this kitchen. I mean, this could work. I can still build. I mean, if I build around that, and then when the floor's in, and you know, I do like the stove behind it, it all makes sense. And then that'll be the dining room. That'll be my little computer room. I mean, we already have that.
Beaming face with smiling eyes.
So this will be super easy to get going. But that was the other way. I don't have a ladder going that way, do I? Nope. Oh, it didn't help that I just turned it. Maybe I should put this on the angle. Do a we'll do a 2-screen monitor. We'll be one of the cheating gamers on Warzone. We'll have multiple screens. Uh,
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
I'm just throwing stuff like this in here now. No idea if it's gonna stick around or stay. Okay. Can't really see that back. It's my gaming system, bro. With all my cheats. Now I'm ready to be a, what would they call it back then? Prehistoric Warzone player. I'm the greatest prehistoric Warzone player ever. No ricochet anti-cheat's gonna stop me, man. Where the hell am I? Wait a second. What the hell? I don't want to pick it up. I want to get out of it. What are you doing to me? What did you just do to me? I'm stuck in a chair. I'm stuck in the floor, man. The hell is going on with that, bro? Shit, I am completely stuck in the ground. Yeah, she's all screwed up. Alright, now you're just starting to piss me off, game. Oh, at the risk of being kicked, when we back out of here, we could be gone, we might be here, I don't know. Let's see what happens when I hit this button. Yeah. Now I have to go back there and see if it's... Oh, that's the other thing. Can you imagine this one? Check this one out. You'll appreciate this, Benji. Remember I went over to Lost Island in Fenrir? And me and Babu started building over there? If you remember that. I'm glad I never actually started. I never got going. We had a plan, but we never really actually got in there. And it's perfectly fine because they're deleting that. They're deleting the Lost Island map from the Fenrir cluster. So I would have built a Babu actually finished an entire base in there. We checked it out, and here we are. We're stuck in the floor still. All right, so this build's over. That was fun while it lasted.
Yes, I remember.
This was fun while it lasted. Thank you, game. Thank you for ruining everything for me. Thank you. Can I walk now? No, of course not. Fucking games. I'm just getting sick of games, bro. Now I gotta redo all that shit because of this fucking computer. So that was a waste of time to put that in. The whole thing was just jacked up waste of time. Why did you take out my... Because that was on that, right? That's why. Why, I don't know. That was on that, but whatever. Jacked up game, bro. I don't even know what I had going on over here. Redo it all over again, right? So, well, that glitch. So, we won't be sitting in our computer chair. where we were at. I'll have to rebuild all that now. At least we didn't lose a wall or nothing. Yeah, maybe we just actually, do we just make that bigger? No, same size. Alright, well with that, I'm not gonna get back into fixing things. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. But I am liking our TV, except for... Why are you on the wrong side of the wall? No shit. No shit. How the hell does that happen? Seriously. Why? No space there. Okay. Still not figuring it out. Every spot has like 2 or 3, not this one. This one out. But we don't want it to be out front. We actually want it to be behind. But it's doing the same thing on both sides. Yeah, that works. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's fine. That actually looks good because then we have a ledge for our TV. So the TV's just building the wall. Alright, so we got the big screen TV going. It'll affect our rents. There's not much I can do about that. Yeah, that looks better. Actually, I can live with that. I keep the house a little more centered because I feel like it could go over a little bit. But we got our TV in. One of our couches is in. It's starting to come together. Kitchen's starting to get built. Walls are starting to go up. The actual floor plan is starting to take shape. And the second floor staircase, getting up to the second floor, is going there. Front door. We'll have a back door, of course, and probably a side entrance. And then we'll move around. But as we're finding out,
It's more like a highway ad screen.
I mean, what can I do? It's the best TV I could build. I don't know any other way to build a TV. You know, when I paint it black and all that. This will be a cool little house when it's all ready. Our little work areas will be good. We'll be good to go. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna call it now. It's 10:30, so I was gonna get off at like 10. 9:30. We got a lot done. I'll do more of this tomorrow, and we'll work on some Warzone tomorrow too. Look at this. Hope you guys don't forget to subscribe and like. Because we will be building this, and then we'll be getting back to playing it. And I'll try to get caught up to where I was before I made
Not
the
saying
stupid.
that it looks bad, just at the moment that's what it reminds me of.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. It definitely has that look. Or when you're in like a lodge. A ski lodge. See, now I also need to throw a fireplace in here somewhere. Eh. I don't have to have a fireplace. But maybe. Because I do plan on having it get dark. It ain't going to get dark for long, but I'm going to make sure it gets dark because I want to put lights and everything in how I did in Fenrir. So I want to make it look as cool as I can. But we're also going to add tech stuff to it. And we'll do what we need to do once it's ready to be done. Now I build a foundation of what it'll let me build on. I expand out where I can, and then I build up from there. So I'm going to see what I come up with this little adventure. We have a living room, we have a kitchen. We're going to have basically 2 different workshops, but we're going to expand out. There's going to be a little, we put a house over in that back corner there. We got a couple areas. It's going to kind of be like a little village thing. My house is just going to be the center of attention, just like it should be. But, alright guys, I will be on tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I should definitely get back to this because more Ark. I need to mix Ark and Warzone up, I think, is the best way to do this. So weekends are good for that, but I just make Wednesdays Warzone Wednesdays. I go and buy the battle pass now. I gotta beat that, but I should be able to knock that out. If I'm getting 3-4 tokens a night, we'll knock that out in no time. Only take like 20 something days. Knock that out. So we'll do that a couple hours. Maybe 2-3 days a week we'll do Warzone. The other 3 days a week we'll do that, and I'll take one night off. Well, Saturdays I can do both. Sundays I can do both. Take like Monday off, and the rest of the time I'll do this or Warzone, depending. We'll flip a coin when we get home.
Don't forget to
See who's
subscribe
watching.
and like the video.
Man, you are really out on top of it, Nightbot. Alright, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Tell a friend. Let's grow this thing a little bit. We started going backwards, so we definitely got to come over here more. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Benj, thanks for hanging out as always. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do some Warzone because I know you enjoy that too. Alright, I'm out. Wait, I don't want to do it that way. That would be the wrong way to do it. Let's go exit the main menu. Yay! Save this and then we're out of here. Peace.